In our ongoing budget series here today, we're going to be putting the spotlight on India's fast-growing fintech sector. India is home to more than 2,000 fintech startups with more than 20 unicorns in this space. The industry's market size was estimated at $50 billion in 2021 and is projected to touch $150 billion by 2025. They're increasingly assuming an important role in the economy, reaching the yet unbanked customers with payments, insurance, lending and other activities. To talk about the sector's wish list from the budget and the role it can play to boost the digital economy, joining me now are Anand Kumar Bajaj, the founder, MD and CEO of PayNearby. So Anand, let me ask you specifically on that. Three things that top your wish list from this budget.
Thank you, Ritu. Very simply put, like infrastructure companies were given 150% weighted tax benefit for building up infra in deep rural. I believe fintechs have done that same thing for reaching financial services to the masses in the deep rural. And since our costs are mostly variable and revenue in nature, the government may consider giving us 150% weighted tax benefit on the entire expenditure rather than just the capital expenditure. The fact what you said is that credit, content and commerce will all go well if the digital payment rails are established properly in the deep rural, which is what we as PayNearby and the banking correspondent industry has done. So it would be appropriate to seek request the government to consider giving 150% weighted tax benefit on all the expenditures done by the banking correspondent companies for financial services. One. The second, there is a 18% GST on the banking correspondent services. We would most humbly request that the government makes it 5% so that the model becomes little viable, be it ₹1.50 or 2 per transaction is saved, but to be able to take out services to the deep rural, my belief is that a minor exemption on the GST will go a long way. And third, since you asked, I believe that women are the GDP reserve of a nation, and all the self-help group and the microfinance companies working on lending small tickets of 50,000, 70,000 to the women members of the society, the companies doing such loans should be eligible for a refinancing at a lower rate. It would take the country to the next level, I believe.
Anand, you have the final word then, because digital payments has been very much the shining star of India's fintech story, a focus area for the government as well. What next? What is going to help accelerate the digital story and enhance the payment infrastructure? And also, always there's that sticking point of who's going to bear the burden of the cost of, free UPI for citizens. Are you expecting any guidance on that front either?
I sincerely believe the government has done a good work and given a guidance by way of enhanced subsidy of 2,600 crore this year, in contrast to the 1,200, 1,300 crore last year. And clearly it is recognized that there is a cost which is required to be refurbished, and government has done that. We believe that this will help grow on one hand. And then there are work that companies like us are working in deep rural as a distribution as a service, DaaS to the nation, as we call ourselves, to be able to take the high end of technology to the bottom of the pyramid. It is important that what is happening and available in the urban center should be digitized, sachetized and universalized to the mass market, to the tech oblivious segment. And this is a daunting task, a long-term task, and any support from the government in this would be a great gesture and enabler.
Okay, so digitize, sachetize and universalize. Anand, very well put. Thank you both of you for your time, Deepak and Anand, for being with us here on Startup Street.
Thank you.
Thank you.